Allusions, which are references to other things, can help you thrive in English, particularly with your creative writing. With that in mind, I thought I'd share 5 classical allusions that are helpful to know and to use. Firstly, the Gordian knot. The Gordian knot was an intricate knot seemingly impossible to untangle. So this is useful for emphasising the complexity of a problem or an issue. For example, the Gordian nature of the problem seemed insurmountable. Secondly, the sword of Damocles. This was a sword that dangled over King Dionysus' throne by a single horsehair, and it's useful for conveying an impending sense of threat or doom. For example, the deadline hung over her like the sword of Damocles. Thirdly, the Delphic oracle. In his temple in Delphi, Greece, Apollo, the god Apollo, conveyed cryptic prophecies through an oracle or speaker. Now, this is useful for describing predictions or messages that are obscure or hard to understand. For example, the Delphic nature of the teacher's feedback left the student confused about what to do next. Fourthly, quite a familiar one here, Pandora's box. This is a box that once contained all the evils of the world, and it's useful for highlighting the far-reaching and troubling consequences of a seemingly innocuous or small action. For example, a closer examination of the company's expenditure opened a Pandora's box of fiscal horrors. Fifthly, Sisyphus, who was the father of the Greek hero Odysseus, was forced to endlessly roll a boulder up a hill, only to watch it roll straight back down again. This is useful for illustrating a task's futility, which means pointlessness. For example, enforcing new VAR guidelines was a Sisyphean task for the referee. And then lastly, number 6, Icarus. Icarus was the son of Daedalus in Greek mythology, and he flew too close to the sun. This is useful for highlighting the perils or dangers of excessive ambition. For example, like Icarus, the new manager had a grand plan that she hoped to fulfill.